At this time, I would ask that Mr. L. Daniel Rodriguez, immediate past president of the Board of Education, come up to introduce our keynote speaker for the evening. If I could just take a point of privilege, I just want to myself thank Mayor Lora for always coming out to be our keynote speaker for the August graduation. This is your night. As well as our graduates, but we thank you. We know that we could always count on you for staying presente when it comes to this event, and heartfelt thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, faculty, parents, and graduates. I would like to start by congratulating the class of 2024. The journey may have taken a little longer and been a bit harder, but you have arrived at your destination. It is with great honor to introduce a leader who has been a steadfast advocate for our community, dedicating his life to public service and tirelessly working to improve the lives of the residents of the city of Passaic. We are privileged today to have a man whose unique vision, unwavering leadership, and unparalleled commitment had a profound impact on our city. A man who embodies the spirit of resilience and the progress that we celebrate today. Since taking office, Mayor Hector C. Lora has served the city of Passaic and Passaic County with distinction, bringing a passion for community engagement, education, and economic development. Under his leadership, Passaic has seen remarkable strides in enhancing public safety, expanding education opportunities, and fostering a sense of unity among its diverse population. Mayor Lora's dedication to creating a better future for our youth is evident in the numerous initiatives to support them and ensure that they have tools that they need to succeed. Beyond his role as mayor, Hector C. Lora is also a pastor who serves a congregation in Jersey City. In his role, he brings spiritual guidance, hope, and support to men, demonstrating his deep commitment to serving others. His dual roles as a civic leader and a spiritual guide make him a beacon of hope and a source of inspiration for all that know him. As we gather here to celebrate achievements of our graduates, it's only fitting that we hear from someone who understands the value of hard work, perseverance, and the importance of giving back to the community. Mayor Lora's journey is a testament to what can be accomplished with determination and a heart dedicated to service. Please join me tonight in a warm welcome to the Mayor of the City of Passaic, the Honorable Hector C. Lora, whose presence here today is a testament to his dedication to our community and the support for our graduates. Mayor.
Thank you so very much, Commissioner Danny Rodriguez. Thank you, Superintendent. I want to take this opportunity also to recognize the presence of our Commissioner of the Board of Education, Abdi Barabbas. I know it wasn't mentioned, but Dr. Negron also graduated in 1996. We graduated together. He was class president of our class and did an excellent job at it. So I wanted to highlight that. As I was considering the words that were shared, I had two words that popped out. Our superintendent, as Sandra Diordanet Montañez mentioned, dedication and resilience. Dedication, that is a focus, unwavering commitment that you will get it done, and you have gotten it done. Congratulations, class of 2024. Many people assisted you, your teachers, you had the support of your family, your friends, and your loved ones, but make no mistake about it, you did. You decided that you were gonna make it to your graduation. Imagine if you think back to freshman year, when you first started your journey, and you wondered what it would be like, and what it would look like when you graduated. Perhaps summer school wasn't initially what you envisioned, or a summer graduation. I say this because I was a summer school student at Passaic High School. And I always share this. Sometimes when individuals speak about their journey, they fail to add details to give context and perspective. Few times do people understand the challenges that are faced by those who have to work hard and be resilient. The word resilient, which means the ability to withstand and recover quickly. But it begs the question, withstand what? The adversities and challenges of life, sometimes tragedies, loss of family, sometimes responsibilities, an additional job, or assisting your family with watching your siblings or helping out. Sometimes there are other extenuating circumstances that are so grave and so serious that they are not mentioned. I don't know your story. You know it. What I do know is that you're here right now and you have made it, and we are all so very proud of you. You know, as one of those people who used to leave high school and then go off to a job and have to make it home at 2 o'clock in the morning and try to wake up on time to make it back to school, I was often late. I often ended up a little far behind on my classes and had to make up the work, as I mentioned before, in summer school. But I worked hard and decided I would graduate, not just for me, my family. I wanted them to be there. I wanted my mother to know that her work, her sacrifice, and her dedication was not in vain. I considered this when I was coming up here to share some words, and I promise you that I won't be long. I really won't want to. I want to see if he made a face. Is that sometimes, and I've heard this saying before, you have to take 2 steps back to take some steps forward. Consider a slingshot. If you can imagine the imagery of it, and sometimes you have to pull it back, but when you let it goes so much farther than if you have to throw the object yourself. I would challenge you to consider your journey, that perhaps it took you a little bit longer, but that should be motivation and inspiration to reach the highest levels of success, to go even farther. Why? Not just to share your story for you, but to inspire others, so that when you come across someone who says, I didn't have an easy journey, I didn't have an easy path, things didn't work out perfectly, you can tell them, I understand, but stick with it, because you can make it happen. And if they'll say to you, you're just saying that, you can say, no, let me tell you my journey. Let me tell you my story. You know, I was doing some research, and Walt Disney was rejected by a number of publishers or investors and all those who he approached in order to start Disneyland or to sell some of his cartoon books or to even start the cartoons. But he had a commitment and said, I will not quit. I will continue forward. Many of us know his name. We've seen many of the movies, and some of us have even visited Disneyland and been in awe of the accomplishments and all of the marvel over there. The same story with, I believe it's J.K. Rowling, and I think our superintendent shared it one year, if I'm not mistaken, how she took her book to so many publishers and each of them said no before she finally sold it. That's the stories of Harry Potter, and they became such a famous movie and so many sequels, and I believe she's a billionaire now. I use this as examples because, you know, oftentimes when we see people succeed, when we see them cutting the ribbons to their new business, or perhaps being sworn into a new office, or in cap and gown like yourself, we fail to pause and consider what it took to get there. All of the sacrifices again, the hard work, and the dedication. I want to tell you this sincerely, in the very depths of my heart, that I'm so very inspired by each and every one of you. So very much impressed with the fact that you are here, because at any moment you could have decided, I don't want to continue. I'm not talking about just an August graduation, but throughout your entire journey of education. I know there were days that were rough. I know there were times that you faced challenges that you thought, I don't know if I can get through this. Perhaps there were conflicts that you faced, or temptations from the outside world to let this path go. That's why I stress so much how proud we all are of you. I stand here with your parents, with your friends, with your loved ones, with the school administration, with representatives of the school board, collectively, to say congratulations, and perhaps to propose something to you that I alluded to earlier. That in your story, you keep Passaic a part of it, no matter where you go. Whether it's to college, to serve our nation, to start a business or a trade, that you not forget where you came from. That you remember every bit and every detail of your story, and that you make an effort to come back. I would love you to come back and stay, and have a home, and raise your family. But if whatever happens takes you somewhere else, will you make time to come back and share your story with others? Because perhaps 10 years from now, 20 years from now, you have an opportunity to stand on this stage, to look across it into a crowd and see young people just like you in cap and gown, or maybe in an auditorium setting, and you share your story, and you might light a fire in them that will lead them to passionately do something remarkable and great just like you. I'll conclude there with my remarks to you and share briefly to some of the parents. Hoy, yo me uno con todos los líderes aquí arriba y con ustedes a felicitar a estos jóvenes por su logro, por su dedicación, por asegurar que todo su sacrificio y trabajo no fue en vano, para tener la certeza que todo lo que ustedes le enseñaron, las palabras que le compartieron, inculcaron algo precioso en su alma, en su corazón, en su espíritu, esos principios y valores tan importantes que yo entiendo, que todo su esfuerzo, que todo lo que ustedes hacen es para él y para su familia, y que si ellos siguen adelante, ellos van a dejar un gran legado, no solamente para ellos, pero para todo lo demás y para las próximas generaciones. Le doy la gracia como su alcalde por este día y los días que siguen, donde ustedes van a dejar nuestra ciudad en alto y van a demostrar a todo el mundo quiénes somos. God bless you. God bless the city of Passaic. God bless our great nation. Congratulations.